What up, internet? Let's find a free crochet pattern. I recently made these 2 Super Mario mushrooms and I'm looking to find their smaller counterparts, probably keychain size. So let's see if we can find a free pattern on Ribbler. Scrolling. Aha! Today I'll be working on Jimble's Super Mushroom, making both colors. Stick around until the end of the video and I will show you guys what I think. So this pattern calls for something called a slip stitch decrease, which is a little different from the invisible decrease that I know most amigurumi artists are familiar with, like myself. So I tried this slip stitch decrease here with the red mushroom. It's supposed to help shape the cap better, but then I also did the invisible decrease on the green mushroom, and honestly I didn't notice a difference. So just a side note here, it's not really that necessary in my opinion. Also, for these slip stitches you're making here, just make sure that your tension is very loose. I usually have a very tight tension, so as you can see here, when I was trying to insert my hook for the next row, I had a very hard time trying to get that in. So, pro tip, keep your tension loose for those slip stitches. Got the whole family here. Jimble's Super Mushroom, brought to you by Ribbler.com, where you can find a bunch of really cool crochet patterns, knitting patterns, sewing patterns, and these are for free. So my thoughts, this one I did use the slip stitch decrease, this one I did not, so I really don't see much of a difference between them, so you can take it or leave it if you want. My other issue is, and it clearly states that this could be a problem for you in the beginning of the pattern, but I was having such a hard time trying to work into those slip stitches, and if you're a really tight tensioned crocheter like I am, that could be an issue. My overall thoughts on these little guys is, I think it's a good pattern. It's not necessarily for beginners. This is probably geared toward more intermediate crocheters, and just be careful of your tensioning. I give this pattern an 8 out of 10. You can find it for free on Ribbler.com. Just search Jimble's Super Mushroom. And until next time, this has been Jazzy, signing out.
So I bought a Wooble, and then I made some Woobles. Yes, they're very cute. And then I bought the book, and I made some more Woobles. And now I'm buying patterns on Etsy. He's so cute. It's gonna be a puppy. I know. Thank you for letting me borrow your Wooble. This is my very unofficial review of the Woobles. I bought 3 kits, one for me and one for each of my kids. Of course, I have the shiny unicorn one, and my goal was to get my kids off their screens sometimes and for us all to crochet together. And for the record, I already know how to crochet. I'm a knitter. I'm a better knitter than I am a crochetist. But I've done granny squares, I've done some random crochet, but I've never done a 3-dimensional shape before. I really like the yarn. It's not splitty at all, so it's really great for a first time crocheter. I like the hooks, although usually I get a hook that aligns, so like all my other hooks, they don't go above. This line doesn't go above here, but I found that this worked just fine. I love the stitch markers. This is the unicorn one, and this is how far I've gotten. I'm trying not to go too fast because I don't want to get ahead of my kids. And I worked with my son today and he got the first round done. I'm really proud of him. He's 9 years old. He's never done this before. We went through the videos together and they were pretty clear. And I just really liked how we could stop and count our stitches and move forward. I even learned some things about how to, set up my stitch markers, how to count, how to work in the round like this, because I've never worked like this before to build a 3D object. So far, I'm very pleased. I thought the kit was a little expensive, but I like how we have everything that we need, and I really like how clear and concise the constructions are. So instructions, not constructions. So I'll keep you posted on how our little Woobles turn out.
So I see Woobles all the time on Instagram, so I got Fred the dinosaur to try it out. Inside the package, I got the yellow yarn for the spikes, the green yarn for the body. We have a little envelope with the safety eyes as well as the instructions, the crochet hook, of course, and last but not least, the stuffing for the little dinosaur. And I'm honestly really happy with how it turned out. And
my next Woobles kit with me! So guys, I have not forgotten about Fred the dinosaur. He was my very first one. He... I think he's a little bit deformed, but I love him, and he's almost done. We're getting there, and I just forgot to make videos about him, sorry. They're so addicting to do, like, I couldn't put him down. And because of that reason, I requested more. I actually don't know which one is in here, because I requested, like, 4 of them, and I don't know how many of them got accepted, but I don't know which ones did, I don't know which one's here. This fucking package is sticky as shit. Like, it is so, like, like, look, ready? I'm gonna put my finger on it. Oh! Okay, I can't see what it is, but I see that it's purple. Do we know what the purple one is? Okay, that's on box. Is that a frog? Henry the Frog, are you kidding? Oh yeah, y'all are getting videos about him. I am beyond excited, and since I'm already here, since we're already here, I do like genuinely like want to make videos about this. So like I want to make like a whole like series about it and like crochet it with me because I think that would be so fun, and I think it would give me a lot of views. Did I lie? But, like, what do you guys want? Like, do you guys want, like, a multiple part, like, do you guys want, like, this, like, 10-part series of me, like, crocheting, like, 3 rounds at a time? Like, this frog isn't that damn big. I don't know what to do. Or, like, do I just make, like, one long-ass video that's just, like, me struggling through it? Because, oh, trust, I will struggle. Did you see Fred? I had to restart Fred, like, 3-4 times. Shut up! I just looked at the bottom, it says, warning, may result in getting hooked. That's so funny, I love it, and it's true, like, the fuck, tell me why who would have guessed me crocheting? But regardless, back to my topic. Do we want, like, long videos, or do we want, like, short videos that's just, like, do this with me? Because, like, trust, I will be getting this done in, like, 3-4 days after I open it. I will not be putting him down. That's a lie, these don't take that long. Anyways, yeah, so let me know what you guys want, and then let me know if I should request more of these, let me know which ones I should get, but make sure they're ones with free samples, because I don't got the bag. The bag vanished, I don't know where it went.
First things first, I'm incredibly annoying, chopping problems, that's my pride. I just don't respond to yelling, maybe sit your ass in time, and I'll hear you down the line. Guess I'm the issue here, and that's absolutely fine. No illusion where we at, I'm the Lord, you just God. I feel like 2020 was about to fix me now.
So I've been doing Woobles for the past 2 months and found them amazing. I decided to step it up and do Gertrude the llama. This is an intermediate package that comes with everything that one could need to learn how to wooble or crochet. After 3 hours, I got the head done, and this one's a little bit more tricky, but the online program was so helpful, and the pattern is easy to follow. Wooble on, everyone, wooble on. I cannot recommend this any more to someone who wants to learn how to crochet cute animals.
Isn't it crazy as a fiber artist, you can turn an ordinary ball of yarn like this into something like this?
So in my last video, I said that I was crocheting a Woobles, and this is actually my finished product. I think I'm actually going to take my tapestry needle and change the tail just a little bit so it kind of curls and sticks to the body of the cat. And I haven't done the accessories yet, but look, that it actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. And I've started my second kit already. And I have to say that this turned out like a whole lot better than I thought it would. I mean, it's actually round. And honestly, I thought it was going to be like jagged and, it was going to look a little jank. But it looks amazing. So I would definitely, anyone who's looking to try and get into the hobby, try this company. Like, their shit is so good.
I made this, and I made this, and I made this too. Woohoo!
So I've been crocheting for a little over a year now, and I decided it was finally time to try Woobles. Apparently these are made to be a lot easier when you're first starting out, but I also want to see how it is for someone who's intermediate, just to see how easy it is to actually do this. Okay. Open it up. Oh, they're all individually packaged. That's cute. So I bought the Pride collection. It's not actually a Pride collection, but it's all rainbow stuff. So it's the unicorn, the dino, and then the narwhal. I'm gonna start with the dino. I do like that these are resealable. So if you don't have a whole craft closet, guide, you could just keep them in a nice little baggie. I like how they give you everything you need. Oh, this is really interesting yarn. But I like it. It's soft, but not super fuzzy, and I can see why this would be great for beginners. They even start it for you? I didn't know they started it for you. Like, that's one of the hardest parts. Okay, it is technically the next day. I didn't do it all in one sitting, but here's Fred. Fred the little dinosaur. I did get this done in a couple of hours. The trickiest part for me was the spikes. The actual body didn't take too long on my end. I'm not the fastest crocheter. I'm also only an intermediate, but I could totally see a beginner having very little issues with this. Even I use mostly the written design, but they do have step-by-step videos, which goes over the entire thing. It's really nice setup. And the even better thing is there is enough yarn here to most likely be able to do a second one. So this is actually a lot better than I was expecting. And if you want to get into crocheting, go to the Woobles, and I think that's a really good starting place. Also, this is not sponsored at all. I'm just trying out things.